Hi guys. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I found a really weird and kind of cool trip today that I am very excited to go on. Both dropped at the same time. There were two trips, and I just happened to be looking at the board, and one of them was a layover in Utah, and I miss Salt Lake so much. If you saw my videos when I was in Salt Lake, when I was like ending my time based in Los Angeles, I had just so much energy and so much vibrancy to me, and I feel like it was all because of Utah. Basically, you would have had to make it to Boston in order to get the Salt Lake layover, and I didn't have enough time to make it all the way to Boston from Austin, but I do have time to make it to Utah to work the flight back. So I'm working the red eye from Boston tonight, to Boston tonight from Utah. So this is gonna be a nice little 24-ish hours in Boston layover, and yeah, all I have to do, I'm getting paid for my commute again. All I have to do is fly to Utah, so I'm gonna get on a plane right now. But yeah, let's go to Salt Lake City, and then to Boston. West Valley, going to my old Dutch bros. I miss Utah. I miss living here. I miss visiting. Like, I miss just seeing. I don't have layovers here anymore, like right now at least, but I miss Utah. Y'all, I gotta take it easy. I fully almost passed out on that plane. It was basically, I'm just trying to look around. It's really dark here. Honestly, the reason why I'm talking about it is because this is the second time that this has happened to me on a flight where I got super sick. And recently, like, I used to never get sick on the flights. And now for some reason on my commutes, I am down bad, like fully ready to call medical team on myself. I think I was just dehydrated. I think that was the issue last time as well. So I'm gonna try to fix that. Really hot on the plane. I asked for an ice bag from the crew, but I was wearing uniform, so I didn't want to draw attention to myself, especially not in like a needing help way. And also, what are they gonna do? Easier to help someone who's actually down. Like, if I pass out, it's easy to help me, you know, because then you can ask for a doctor, but you can't feeling like you're gonna throw up, spitting water back up when you try to drink it. Like, that's what was happening to me. So it wasn't like I was like, tried to take a sip of water, just, but I didn't actually vomit. I didn't actually pass out. This house is Halloween decorations. Very nice. But yeah, I didn't know what to do. And then I'm like, I had these sinus issues too. So my pressure, what I recommend if you have a cold and you're flying, you need to blow your nose right before takeoff. Like, you need to blow your nose as the plane is taxiing to the runway and get it all out before takeoff. Otherwise, once you get in the air at an extremely high altitude, like 36,000 feet, that pressure is gonna get stuck here. And that's what happened to me. And so I was in pain here. So putting the ice was painful on my face. And then I was also feeling I was gonna vomit and like I was gonna pass out from dehydration. So it was just a bad combo. I feel okay now. I think I just need to really stock up on water, and I might have to have an electrolyte on the flight. I'm also going to Dutch Bros to get like a cool drink. When I lived here, these houses were just being built. It's my first time seeing them, and now people live in them. That's so cool. If you're ever in Utah, you have to come to Los Tapatillos, the best birria tacos in Utah. And that's my love, Dutch Bros. If you're from the East Coast like me, you may not know about Dutch Bros, but Dutch is like basically this company that's pretty good vibes. Like that's what they focus on. Their stuff is just so insanely good. If you're ever in Utah, Texas, AZ, Vegas, go for sure. So good.
Right. I'm so sorry.
My happy place. This is the caramel brulee, pumpkin breve. In Boston. We've discussed this. We've discussed this. I used to hate Boston, now I love Boston. I think all New Yorkers hate Boston. I think it's just a thing. When you grow up in New York, you hate Boston. When you grow up in Seattle, you hate Portland. It's just a thing. Bro, when I tell you I got on that plane, we needed to board, we immediately had a situation where our smoke detector went off. Not like a smoke in the cabin kind of thing, more like someone smoking. And people don't understand, man, those things are sensitive. You can't bring, just because you're in high school doesn't mean that my airline's about to give you a pass, right? So it was a moment where I had to talk to our security, I had to speak with our captain. I was the lead on this flight. So you have a lot of moving pieces and you have a departure goal to meet. We did not meet it as a result of this. You cannot do that. If you think that you can smoke on a plane, like you're in the wrong time. Like you were supposed to be born like 40, 50, 60 years ago, and then you could have had that era of your cool pictures of you smoking on an aircraft. But in 2024, almost 2025, this is a thing of the past, y'all. And I was dealing with still all of that sinus stuff. It hit me again on the plane, and it wasn't as painful as when I was on the commute. It's like my body knows when I'm working and when I'm like, bro, if you mess up my flow right now, I'm at work, don't mess with it. We have this line of like, we really hope you enjoyed the experience and everything. And I literally was like, I hope you guys enjoyed the sleepover. Like I was like, I had so much fun. And of course, like I didn't get to sleep, but I literally think of red eyes as sleepovers at work minus sleep. A lot of the times I know the plane and have so many memories on that specific plane. So sometimes the sleepovers are actually really precious because I'm just like sitting there it's like nighttime, so it's intimate, the vibes are there, it's quiet, and you're just like on a plane that you have a million memories on. Imperial Girl, for example, that's a plane. We name every single plane at my airline. So you just have these moments of being like, oh my God, like, oh, so cool. My whole crew just went home because this trip is over. Just a really good crew. I wish, it's so funny when you have, a lot of times I'll have a really good crew for one flight or one day. And I'm like, why can't I have a 4-day trip with y'all? I've been laying over in Detroit. I was sick. Raleigh, Durham, which if you know me, you know I don't like Raleigh that much. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just haven't seen what other people have seen in that place. The flights are full. I get it. There's a vibe, but I haven't seen it. Portland, Maine, like places that are kind of boring to me. I miss my Vancouvers. I miss my San Francisco. I miss Seattle. The question right now is, do I go get breakfast? Do we have a Boston breakfast? Or do I go have Boston bedtime. This girl told me there's this really great diner and the hotel lobby lady. Oh, I'm such a player when I'm at work. It's true though. I'll be like, hi, I've descended from the sky. And they're like, D Street off first. Maybe it's the My Diner. Ooh, this would be so nice though. I think I'm gonna go to the diner. Oh my God, all right. I haven't talked about this, but I debate moving to Boston like every time I'm here. Sweater weather in Boston. Sweater weather. Oh my God, hi. Your boy is so sick. Let's see. Where is the Sudafed? I don't know how long I was out. Probably like 7 hours. I don't know where I put the Sudafed. I need to take it. My colleague literally saved my life because she gave me Sudafed. I'd be doing this all alone, and I don't have to thanks to her giving me her Sudafed. It's really sweet of her. I want to go outside before it gets dark though and get dinner. I'm like, eat, go to bed, wake up, eat. I don't know where I put it, to be honest. I really have no idea where I put the Sudafed. Here it is. I'm down bad. Boston was quite literally perfect. When I walked around earlier, I will forever have an East Coast heart, which means that it doesn't really matter where I am, but specifically Boston. I feel like it's the closest city that I go to all the time that's like New York. It has that northeast vibe. Like I can feel like the holidays. I can feel, oh yeah, I'm gonna run across the street to the bodega. Like even though Boston doesn't give bodega, but Boston gives that like I'm gonna run across the street. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Shake Shack. I have like $15 for free of Shake Shack money because they put hair in my food. Not on purpose, of course, but when I told them about it, they were very nice. And that is what I'm learning. I'm learning a lot from Layla Hormozy of like how you should be treating customers. Like when you screw up, in order, there's something in the airline industry, I think this is also outside of the airline industry, called the Net Promoter Score. That is what airlines these days care about. It is basically whether or not someone is likely to not just fly you again or give you their business again, but whether or not they are willing to like promote you. Promoter is someone who is going to say, okay, hey, I'm going to actually go tell my friend and my mom and my dad and my like bestie, and oh, my friend tells me they have a trip coming up, you should fly JetBlue, right? Immediately, I'm promoting the business without even thinking about it, right? In order to get someone to promote your business, if they have a bad experience, not only offer the solution, right, or the apology, but you need to overcompensate to get them back. Like, right, instead of me being like, yeah, Shake Shack saw the hair in my food and was like, yeah, we're sorry about that, and like made my food again, right? I'm like, no, I freaking love Shake Shack because they saw hair in my food and they were like, instead of just giving him an apology, they said they're going to reach out to their hospitality team. They're going to try to make sure that this doesn't happen again at this location. They're going to then give me another meal on them, right? And I think they may have given me 2 of those meal vouchers. I'm not sure, I have to double check. They won me over They didn't just say sorry and fix it, and they couldn't fix it because I had already left. I was on a plane. So, but I'm sure they would have remade it, you know what I mean? But it's just one of those things where I had got all these emails of people concerned about this moment, and I was like, wow, like I didn't know that they would take it so seriously, and I didn't know that they would, you know, give me that gift card. I didn't know that they, you know what I mean? Like now I'm in this place of, even though Shake Shack's not my favorite place in the world, I'm in this place of like, I kind of have good thoughts about Shake Shack, because I'm like, you know what? The last time I was screwed over by them, they switched the situation around completely. And now a month later, I'm able to go and get free Shake Shack. You know what I mean? That's where I am with customers too on the plane. Like I had a situation where this customer, her seat was changed at the gate. It wound up being a whole thing. She paid for the seat, and then she paid extra in order to pay for the seat. Because now at airlines, when you're booking a seat, you can book and not choose your seat and not know where you're sitting. So she paid a fare specifically to have this seat next to her husband. And then I don't know if she extra paid to choose the seat, but I think she paid for the fare that allows her to choose the seat specifically so that she could. I think she paid like our highest fare in the thing with the refundable options and all that. So I was like, and she showed me everything. And she's like, you know, that's not right. And I'm like, you know, I'm just as mad as you, because I'm looking at this, and if it was me and I specifically paid so I could have this seat, and now someone's telling me I can't sit there, that's not cool. So first off, we fixed the situation, right? We reseated the person. We were able to give her the seat that she was assigned, that she originally had with her husband. And then in the air, she bought something, and I said, no, this is going to be on us. We are sorry for that incident that you had. That was at 6 a.m. That is so tiring and exhausting, and you know, you seemed really stressed out by it, and I'm sorry that was the experience, right? So I'm going to mark this down as like customer inconvenience or whatever, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys get these 2 little eat up boxes for free that we have. And it meant so much to her. When I tell you, that woman will become a promoter of my airline because of that moment. It is crazy, but it's true, because you don't expect it. You're like, you know, thinking you're gonna have to pay for this. You're thinking, you know what I mean? And she wanted to then pay for the girl that wound up switching with her. And the girl didn't wind up wanting anything, but it's crazy that then she was like, I want to continue this. I want to continue what you have done, and I want to pay it forward and pay for someone else. So that's just like, you know, something that is so simple and small, but I'm learning in this industry and outside of this industry, I think, in customer experience. That's why now if I have a bad customer experience and it's not fixed, I'm fuming, because I know, right? I wasn't expecting to give a customer experience lesson, but here we are. Look at this mood lighting I made for my shower. So perfect. East Coast. This has been my layover. This is the truth. And I'm gonna put my contacts in so I can see, because I kind of want to enjoy the night. I'm gonna walk over to Seaport. I'm gonna call a friend for the walk. My friend Tynesha, if you remember her. So excited, y'all, to be like East Coast hoodie time, East Coast. I was telling Tynesha, I'm gonna talk to an East Coast friend while I'm in an East Coast city after having had my East Coast shower, and then I'm gonna get an East Coast burger. Like, this boy that was obsessed with the West. Are we all destined to just move back to where we're from? Are we all destined to just move back home? Because I've been thinking about moving to New York lately, and I have not talked with y'all about that yet. But because it's gonna take a lot of work. Oh my God. It'll be easier for commuting, but it's gonna be so much work. I've also thought about moving to Boston, but I don't feel it's my place. Boston's different. East Coast, but different. And I do like it, but it's not where I'm at all the time. It's not my, like, I don't know. I have to put in that, well, no, I don't know. It's a little bit of a different place.